Don't want to steal? Since when? I mean, like, right now? I don't know. Who's Renato? She'll pay, that witch. She'll... Fuming with anger and pacing in tiny circles, the Valian merchant aims his wild rant at you as you approach. You there! Have you come here to trade with the savages? Learn from my example and take your business elsewhere. Liars, cheats, swindlers. That duplicitous bitch, Alhari. She claimed to be selling Ellard Gola flower buds, but all I have now is 6 bushels of common house plants. The herbs are useless. I'll get my money back from that swindling savage. What is Ellard Gola? Ellard Gola is a plant that grows in the jungles of Ergon Foth. When dried and consumed or brewed into a tea, it's known to enhance one's drive for the better pleasures in life. You tested the remedy on yourself? Well, how can I sell a remedy I have not tested? Of course I tried the herb. Imagine what would have happened if I peddled this pale imitation. The herb did not have its intended effect. The only thing it made hard was not vomiting. What did she say when you confronted her? Nothing of substance. She defended herself, of course, saying the herbs were legitimate. Why wouldn't she lie? No one will value my word over hers. Alarhi can lie with impunity when surrounded by her gangs of savage thugs. What do you intend to do about this? When I get my hands on... I'm in the savage's home court, so it's my word against hers. Where does that leave me? I'd be a fool to threaten her here on tribal soil. I cannot sell this worthless herb to recover my coin, and I am powerless to confront Alarhi. I don't suppose... If you were willing to mediate, perhaps you could succeed where I have failed. I would, of course, pay you handsomely for your troubles. Let me see what you have for sale. I am destitute and have but a few meager offerings left to sell. How dreadfully embarrassing. If I can recover my investment from Alarhi, I'll have funds to resupply my stores. Until then, you're welcome to take a look at what I have in stock. I can't just, like, buy up his stuff that he got from her? Okay, well then I guess I'll talk to her. You're doing pretty good. Looking at several new places to live. You're not hungover like you were yesterday, so you'd say pretty decent. Well, that's better than being hungover, I'm sure. Everyone you've seen play this has the opinion on the backer and NPCs, which is to say the worst. Yeah, it's kind of like, ugh, I don't want to talk to these people. But I'm sure the backers are very happy that they get to be in the game, you know. So who am I looking for? I want to go to the market. Oh, we're splitting up. Oh, shit. Don't split the party. We're splitting the party. Okay, I need to make sure that Kana is doing the stuff I want him to do. Yeah, he's still doing, Oh, don't forget to save, Bluejay. Don't forget to save. You just like the backer NPCs as well, but the game likely would not have been made without Kickstarter, so it's a small price to pay. Exactly, exactly. Once I figured out how to spot which ones were the backer NPCs, it's not a problem. Like these ones, you know. Tamara.
Hail, Estramor.
I hold here the best hides in Erglan Farth. Hides so thick the Stelgare cannot claw through. Boots so supple they will smother the sound of your steps. What's your trade? I bear it on my skin. I sell hides from every one of Galloway's beasts. Estramoran come from every village to see them, and know us for great hunters. Every hide bears the tale of a great hunt. And our traders bear them in turn to every corner of our lands. May I see your wares? Okay, so she has exceptional stuff. I have some exceptional stuff. I don't need any of her stuff. No, it's garbage. Your shit's garbage.
Hail, Estremor.
Ah, I see that you heard it. A good blade has a voice and it sings to the wielder. What weapon called you forward? Tell me about your craft. Welcome back for 25 months in a row, Darkman. Thank you so much for the continued support. 82 sub points away. 82. Let's do this. My weapons speak for themselves, and every man and woman in this market knows my worth. Even that Tamra, I bear the knowledge my father held and his mother before him. Take up one of my blades, and you hold a weapon 5 generations in the making. They say I should not waste such fine weapons on Estremoran. I say a good weapon lying on a rack is the true waste. Okay,
Many blessings,
so
traveler.
Bleska's labor is a club. Crush damage. Accuracy plus 45% damage. Plus accuracy when attacking the same target as an ally. Ooh. Fucking do it. I'm taking that. Star Collar. Grants Minoleta's minor missiles on a critical hit. Can stun on crits. Exceptional accuracy and plus damage. I think the other one is better. And Strike Card. Disorienting, attack speed, 30% damage. Nah, that first one is the best one. I'm gonna take that one. Curd Pames. Medium armor. Recovery speed / corrode. Damage reduction plus resolve. Lost Meadow Mail. Medium armor. That seems pretty cool, though. I don't know. I kind of just like the name of that one. What is this? Why is this one, like, more expensive? It's a DR8 / 12 and corrode 4 plus 2 damage reduction plus 3 resolve. Is it the resolve that makes that better? DR13 medium armor plus 4 damage reduction / 20 crush 7 plus 1 endurance per 3 seconds. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah. Crush 15, corrode 9. Yeah, I'll get that. Helmet of Darksea. Numbers! I don't know. I'm just getting stuff. Stuff. Stuff and things. Things and stuff. Hi, Kuda. How are you? Hard bargain. Food. I don't give a shit about food. What was that? Hard bargain. Talk to Alarhi in Hearthsong's market. Well, where is she? Is she not here? Is that what that quest was? She's left the market, perhaps having learned that Renato enlisted me to pursue her. I should find out where she's gone. Oh, me, that one guy. Aw, I'm sorry you're tired. I hope that things feel better for you soon. Welcome, Estremor. Alarhi's not here, so I'm running the shop while she's away. If you're looking for herbs, tinctures, oils, or ointments, I've got everything you'll ever need. I'm looking for Alarhi. Where might I find her? She lives not far from here. Climb up the stairs. At the top, there's a circle of ruins. Do you know it? It's on the north side. Anyway, her house is right there. The door faces the ruins. Okay, bye. Oh, wait. I guess I should look at the other merchants.
Many blessings, traveler.
Was that Matt? Oh, it's a pistol. It's a staff. I don't really know. Ooh, it's a dragon egg. I could just buy a bunch of dragon eggs. You don't like coffee? No. What about tea? Energy drinks? Something? Dragon egg. I'm just gonna get a bunch of dragon eggs.
Something funny, big man?
I'm sorry, it's just... When you started shouting, that poor man looked as if he'd piss himself.
Nothing seems to trouble you much, does it, Kana?
Oh, I don't know. I never found much use in getting worked up over the little things.
Maybe.
You just live off your naturally stored energy. I wish I had some of that. I've drank too much coffee. My naturally stored energy isn't really stored anymore. Is this not?
Estremor.
I like your songbird. Does it have a name? Well, he does, but I ought not to let my friend's daughter name him. The name is rather long and rather silly. The short version is Beaker. The next bird I have will be named after an Anamfath. The locals call me a wise woman, a term of respect, I'm sure, but it makes me feel my years. I'm an herbalist and healer. I spend most of my time caring for the ill, helping the delivery of children, and making remedies. Okay, bye. I wanted to go in the other house. Hi, Ardite. How are you? You love the new emotes? Well, we have one more we're trying to get before the 1 month anniversary of the one-shot. We'll see if we can get there.
Your own father sold you to the Brotherhood?
Still, Estremor. The rest of the city is forbidden, except by the order of one of the Anamfatha. Trespassing in Twin Elms is punishable by death. I come to see the cornerstone with the blessings of the guided compass. Always too cozy with the Estremoran. Go, then, and mind your step around the sacred stones. Okay.
He hated me anyway.
Okay. My energy is just in coffee. You feel like every time you come in here, there's new emotes. Why do you miss the action? I don't think that you miss the action. It just happens that we had a very productive April. You speak on Renato's behalf, I presume. I knew he would convince someone to do his bidding. I did not suspect it would be the Estremor involved in all that chaos at Defiance Bay. Does the presence of my armed entourage concern you? You are expecting a defenseless shopkeeper, am I right? Stillness. Give the Estremor a chance to speak. We are not deerwooden beasts. Here hospitality reigns. Envoy of the Valian, speak the message you were sent to deliver. I want to hear your side of things. The first step of any sensible path. Renato did purchase from me several bushels of Elard Gola, and for it he paid a high price, but did so willingly. Well, guess what? My Prime sub has just run out this week, so take it and get that new emote, damn it. I'll try. Thank you, Ardite, for 6 months in a row. I can only do so much. I can only do so much. Everyone in chat is subbed. It doesn't feel like it's been half a year. I know, right? It's crazy. But we're 82 sub points away from a 3rd new emote. And now is like the only chance we're going to have for quite a while, because on the April 2nd, I got 118 subs, and most of those are going away on May 2nd. I know this for a fact. I'm not upset about it. It's totally fine. Part of doing my job is motivating people to subscribe, even if it's just that 1 month. So this will be probably the highest our sub points are for a while, and if we can get just one more emote, I would be so, so grateful. Was it a promotion thing? We did the one shot with Matt Mercer and Holly Conrad and Adam Kopel and Naja Otikor, and I had to go to PAX East right afterward, so I didn't get it uploaded onto YouTube for about a week, and people were pretty impatient, and they didn't want to wait to watch it on YouTube, so a lot of people subscribed to be able to watch it early, because I put my VODs on sub only because I'm putting everything on YouTube now. So it wasn't a promotion, it was just an event. Yeah. Is there something you can do to help the sub points along? It depends on if you can afford it. The $4.99 subs and the Twitch Prime subs are 1 sub point. $9.99 subs are 2. $24.99 subs are 6 sub points. And then like gifting subs to people, if you can afford to give a little bit to help boost that sub count, that's like also super helpful. Like I said, this is just like the highest sub count will probably be for a while. So after this, the chances of unlocking another new emote, it's gonna be some time probably. So like I just want to try and like make that last big push, right? Hyacinth Baby, yes, Critical Role uses a lot of the Obsidian soundtrack. They also use the Witcher soundtrack. They probably use a lot of soundtracks. Okay. But anyway, sorry. I'm just so excited about, yeah. I don't like, we'll story time. We'll do the story now. It was after our trade that the Valian spit his venom. Renato accused me of trickery, of fraud, claiming I delivered withered likenesses of Elard Gola and not the genuine root. Such nerve, for in truth he's beyond the help of Elard Gola. Renato's old bow isn't firm enough for a full draw. No amount of Elard Gola will give him the spear of a young hunter. A fair deal was made, and now Renato objects, angry that his withered family plow is beyond herbal remedies. I've never sold anyone a remedy I knew to be false. If Renato does not silence his slanderous tongue, we will do it for him. What kind of punishment do you have in mind? Renato has slandered his host, making him no longer a guest. The merchant must vanish from Twin Elms. You're gonna kill him? But Glenfathan hospitality must be observed. He is to be given a chance to leave on his feet before he bleeds on his back. Deliver in our name a warning. Tell Renato that if he does not leave, he will be accused of conspiring to pilfer Angwithan relics from our lands. He won't risk a trial by the Council of Anamfatha. If he won't listen, tell him that his faulty member will end in a cage, just like this black beetle. Food for our birds. All right, I'll tell him. That's so funny. Yeah, okay, bye. I'm just gonna fucking leave. She was just like, whew. Damn. Damn. I mean, ouch. Well, I'm gonna go, let's go tell him. Let's go tell him that the lady wants to cut off his member and put it in a cage. Because that's, yep, yep, that's, you know. I mean, she's a real tough lady, and I like tough ladies. Also, that guy sounded like a total dick. Hey, dickwad.
Good day to you.
Alarhi gave me this beetle in a cage for you. She said your problem would end in the same place if you continued your stay in Twin Elms. Renato's face turns bright at the sight of the gift. Insufferable witch! She can shove that beetle in her fetid mating hole. Wow! Wow! Gesticulating with every word, spit flies from Renato's mouth as his voice grows louder. Her and her face-painting thugs will pay for this insult. He reaches out to strike the cage from your hand. I'm gonna ignore his feeble attack. You step into Renato's punch. The merchant's fist strikes your solid body with the cracking of finger bones. Matiko! Savage, filthy animals. This damn city will burn. You hear a whistling sound from nearby. I'll kill you! The tip of an arrow, gleaming red, protrudes from his throat. The merchant quivers in a quick spasm, flailing his arms. He drops to his knees, a spurt of blood flowing down his chest. You look up and notice a Glenfathan archer approaching the scene. Yeah. It is not our custom to tolerate squabbles between Estramoran. I'm sure you understand. She just fucking killed him because we were having an argument? Are you for real right now? The fuck? Okay. This town is fucking weird, you guys. The people in this town are just like real fucking vicious. They're real vicious. Real vicious. Damn. Alright, well, I'm gonna tell that lady that I dealt with her problem. It was, everything's fine. That was a guard, I think. I think they're like Estremor and don't get to argue between each other. Renato's dead. Dead? I'm not surprised, given his behavior thus far, but the death of a Valian merchant could bode poorly for trade. Still, the matter is settled, and Renato will no longer darken our market. Here's your payment for services rendered. Travel safely, Estremor. Okay, bye. Judge Dredd right there. Okay, so, we have to go to Tier Evron. We have to go to Tanalier Tavan in Elms Reach. Let's do that. Let's go to Tanalier Tavan, the collector. Yeah, that's who it is, right? That's who it is, right? Tanalier Tavan. I'm not. That's. So that's Old Song District, and I want to go to Elms Reach. I guess I'll probably have to go through the Old Song District. Yeah. Oh, I could just go straight to Elms Reach. Rad. Ba 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 ba. 'Twin Elms, Tier Evron. Okay, Tanalier Tavan. Well, let's go there. Oh, Matt. Sorry, Matt is just being nice to me. There's a street that is like by my pharmacy that I go to a lot, or have been to a lot. That's Mercer Street. And I like just texted a picture of the sign to Matt on Thursday. Ooh, fuck.
You have stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara ex Incios. But not you. I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer.
You honor me, Grand Inquisitor.
It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom witch. The tide is against us now. We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court.
How could we reach her?
Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army. But in Oceanus, things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution.
Wait, you're gonna bribe him?
You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
What? What is he asking me to do? Well, I guess in my previous life, he asked for me to do. Two identical women seem to fade into view as they move away from the great trees that camouflage them. Their skin is tree bark, ridged and scaly, wreathed in a curling tangle of roots, buds, and blooms. Their hair hangs beneath the shade of serrated leaves like the drooping branches of the elms above, and the pupils of their eyes are encircled by hundreds or even thousands of concentric rings, as if to mark the accumulated wisdom of millennia.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the elms.
Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt. Let us fell her and be troubled no more. It would pay the debt of her predecessor.
So it would seem, Rhiannon. But we must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here.
Ooh.
Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds?
Please don't kill me. Oh God. I seek a man who came through here. It sounds as if you've already met him. There, by her own admissions, yeah. Or is it Shiva? Shiva? How do you pronounce that name?
Really, sister? And you wonder why your leaves begin to fall out before midsummer. Clearly that man did not want to be followed. Whatever the relationship here, I suspect it is anything but cordial. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long ago, and we can tell you where he went. But I find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
We seem to be linked, and I need to know why. I don't fully know myself. Stopping him might end Wadewynn's legacy. I think that's the main reason why I'm following this guy, TBQH.
So that is the reason he passed this way.
Cedar?
This is low.
Oh, thank you.
Even for the leaden key.
I told you we should have confronted him, Sheeta. He
Sheeta.
has always been a poison.
It would have been the last thing we ever did, sister. Who can be said to have ever gotten the better of Theos?
Yes, but imagine how much fun it would have been. Can't you just picture him all strung up in vines like an angry little puppet?
Who are these people?
But that's not what this is really about, is it? You are bound to that man. I see it now. You are awakened. Your soul is awake, and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. Your time has nearly reached its end.
I don't want to die. I just need to get to Thanos.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek. Nor can any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
Grieving mother steps forward. I am no man. And then stabs me in the heart. So this has all been for nothing, and I'm going to lose my mind.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away?
I had to believe in something.
You would rather believe in a comforting falsity than accept a hard truth. A common trait among your kind. Endearing in some ways, but it is an obstruction. A lie within a lie. It is only when you face that truth, abandon hope of salvation, and digest its uncompromising absoluteness, that a soul's true nature is laid bare.
The Infinity Gauntlet cannot repair your soul, Watcher. I mean, but, it's the best chance we have, Niran.
However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Sheeta?
Oh shit, spoilers for Infinity War 2, chat.
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death.
You underestimate me.
Or perhaps you underestimate your foe, old one. Where your soul is renewed in its ignorance in each span of your life, his only grows in cunning and resolve.
The man Theos you must already know by now. You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain.
Pillars of Infinity 2, Deadfire Galaxy. It's true.
But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest. Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end.
My past comes to me in pieces. How do I unlock the rest?
You might wait for it to come on its own, of course. But when it comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath. Such is the nature of your condition.
I don't want to go crazy.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
Thanos. Would he remember?
It is said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge. If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
I'll make him tell me.
You have followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos' path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
The only thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
You said you knew where he went.
He has gone down beneath the tower to a place older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, Sun and Shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
Rude.
We know of one. On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman.
Braeth
A shortcut,
Yaman.
in fact.
Ooh.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes. To most, it is simply a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go.
I think Thanos, and not Theos, Thanos, if we're talking about Thanos, Infinity War Thanos, I think he'd be like a paladin. He's got some intense belief structures, right? So I feel like maybe paladin barbarian. I don't know how that would work, but I feel like that's the closest to his class. I don't think he's a monk. Like, I feel like he's got a very paladin vibe. Yeah. What do you mean with the help of the gods?
The pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. It is that way you must pass to reach Sun and Shadow.
Yeah, he's a man of conviction. He's very willful. And he's definitely got, like, paladins have like an oath or whatever, like a path that they follow, and he's definitely got one of those, I feel. Path of the Zealot Barbarian. Nice.
The court is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage.
By the way, yo, we're trying to get a new emote. We have like a day, 24 hours to get 82 sub points. If you have a Twitch Prime sub or $5 you can spare, or you want to up your subscription just for a month, I would super, super appreciate it. Thank you so much. What is this court?
No more than a ruin now. It is older than we. A place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods. Neither the first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it.
All of them?
Those who did not repent were cast into the pit and imprisoned below. The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people, but for their souls, and their sentences were eternal.
Manalian!
It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit, so long as they pledged their service to one of them. But these are old legends.
Manalian gifted a tier 3 sub to Eagle Brace. That's 6 sub points. I have to do math. Now we need 76 sub points. Is that right? 76. Yeah, 76 sub points. Doing it. Getting closer. Thank you so much. How would I get the gods to help me?
Behind us is Tier Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself and a place of communion with all gods.
Hi,
If
Raver
ever there
Convict.
was a
How are
time for
you?
prayer, you have found it.
So the only way to get through this pit is to pray for help?
Not the only way. Just the only one that doesn't end with your body impaled on jagged rocks.
Who would I pray to? Any god you can, I should think.
I would pray first to those gods you like best.
I don't even know gods.
I hope for your sake, the feeling is shared.
How do I pray? Question mark.
Tier Evron is also called the Hall of Stars.
I don't know
And
how
the
to
stars
pray.
show us the allegiances
Welcome
of the
to the
gods.
flock.
When stars are in conjunction, we know the gods they represent are aligned as well.
Manalien gifted another tier 3 sub. That's 6 more points.
Welcome to the flock.
And 1 to Hyacinth. Oh my god. That's a number. That's... Oh god, math. 64 sub points from a new emote. Shit. Thank you so much. I feel like absolutely we're like, oh my god, we're closer than, I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna go crazy. Thank you. Hyacinth, Raver, and Eagle. Enjoy your month of, how many emotes is that? 24 free emotes? 25? Enjoy those free emotes, courtesy of Manalien. Can we put up a lot of love and hype? That is incredible. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You should choose a place to pray where you'll be closest to those you want to hear you. If a god stands alone, you should pray to that god. If they band together, you should address them all. Choose your words wisely, for all gods expect proper homage, and none has patience for fools.
Okay.
Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, what would you do with him? What would give you peace?
I would return him to the wheel of life and death. That sounds good. Right? Return to the wheel. That sounds very Court of Swords. You gotta go back to the proper way of reincarnating.
Welcome to the flock.
Manalien! Oh my god! Schmelzer, enjoy your month of free emotes, courtesy of Manalien. Holy crap. Math. Doing math. 58 sub points from that new emote. Ah! Damn. Doing a math. I'm really bad. I'm really bad at math, and as you can see, this doesn't really update super quickly. Vanadano! Welcome back for 8 months in a row! Yeah! 8 months! That's so many. I think I'm not gonna try to set him on a better path. I'm not gonna, like, just destroy him. I feel like putting him back on the wheel so that he's not in the place that he is probably the best one.
Why let him off so easily? You would need a grove of elms like these to create enough parchment to write down his crimes against the world. There must be some greater punishment you can exact.
Wow, okay. Surely, sister, she must do what is right for her.
All the same, think on this matter. Be assured in your course. In the end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours.
Okay. I thought, like, being, like, I don't know, like, she wants me to be cruel almost.
And be warned. Some questions have answers that can never be learned. And it is those that trouble the soul above all others.
Yeah, aggro dryad. She's totally aggro dryad.
May you find an answer to yours.
All right, so I guess we go pray? Level up this mother. Get some more athletics. And then it was foe aura, burn damage. Friendly aura, defense against prone, plus concentration, plus damage reduction. Friendly aura bestows burning effect on all ally weapons. Generates a hazard field. I feel like a friendly aura, defense against prone effects. Bonus against freeze and shock damage. I feel like that's a good one. I'll just be here in the corner in the spotlight. Right? That seems really good. Or, burning effect on all ally weapons. That also seems really good. Fire. Fire? Yeah? Fire? Fire things? Let's do fire. Gonna do fire stuff. Fire things! Nothing new to report. They're all pretty sick? Okay. Well, let's go pray to some gods. The dragon thrashed, the dragon wailed is often cited as OP. Oh, shit. Yes, when I ask, I am actually asking, yes. For future reference, Hippofont. But thank you for, you know, trying to respect my... Okay. Just some books. I don't care. A luminescent Adra shard. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. I guess I just hope that they listen. Whoa.
Magnificent.
What the fuck? Have I done the White Mart expansions? I don't think I have the expansions. Oh, here we go. I have to, like, step on one or something?
I'm here. I'd be glad to.
How do I... Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. In the glittering stars of the nearby constellation, you see the grim shape of a skull. Its jaws are open wide, as if frozen in a silent scream. Yeah, let's not do that. Hi, Dunkelheit, how are you? The shrine sits before a bright constellation, its stars forming the oval shape of an egg. A pair of wings sprout from the egg, stretching out to either side. Before this shrine sits the constellation of a snarling hound, fangs bared. Nothing happens when you approach Wodika's shrine. Don't pray to Wodika. In a nearby constellation, you can make out the shape of a strange, horned beast. From time to time, you think you sense a faint chill emanating from the shrine itself. Pick Hylia? Do you like Hylia? Is Hylia the best one? The bookcases have books about each god. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Okay, I'll check the bookcases and, like, figure out which god is the best. Book of the Hunt. You can speak to them all? Oh, I can, like, pray to them all? Okay, where's books? The bad part about doing a mass attack? Oh, okay. The enigmatic god of cold. Bareth and Rigmond receiving the overlapping roles and holding dominion over death. Bareth oversees the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Rimmergond oversees the cold, destructive act of death itself. The difference is often difficult for novices to appreciate until they've lost a loved one and endured the absence. Okay. Andra's sorrow, her unrequited love for the unattainable moon. Sing of ocean's sorrow so that we may forget our own. Each day the tides reenact Andra's longing for the great moon, the waters that reach out at high tide, yearning for heavenly body, only to slump into low tide when the moon proves unattainable. You asked me once why I loved Andra so dearly, how I could go from a life on dry land to being a devotee of the goddess of the oceans. I sing of the ocean's sorrow, so that I may forget my own. It is Andra's message that speaks to my heart. I have devoted my life to helping others discard painful memories, for that is the gift Andra gave me. That seems pretty cool. Magrin is a goddess of fire and war, not bloodshed and conquest. No. Hylia's court. The miracle of the Queen of Birds. My mother's been with me. Queen of Birds will help us to shepherd a new life into the world. Wait, Hylia is the Queen of Birds and she's a goddess of childbirth? She makes herself manifest in the music of birds and the beauty of the ubiquitous open sky. She prefers the worship of 2 children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us. She's cool. Hylia's cool. You can use all the pedestals before you make your answer. Okay. The Book of the Hunt. Galawain is the hunter. Okay. Whale is the, like, hidden knowledge one. Abaddon rebuilt himself from ruin. No setback is insurmountable, even death itself, as long as the soul is dedicated. Work hard, work well. Abaddon demands only honest labor and forthright service. All ignorance can be reforged into knowledge. Each generation must forge its successors. Oh, okay, so Abaddon's like a forge god of some kind? Grieving Mother and Palagina would probably like it if you prayed to Hylia. Fucking done! Fucking done! All you had to say is these 2 badass babes want you to pray to Hylia. I'm into it. I'm into it. You step before the shrine and prepare to recite the ritual words. Live every note of life's song? Oh, right. I should save. I'll save after. The words seem to ring in the air, your voice rendered melodic and lilting by some unseen art. You shut your eyes to pray. As you wait in darkness, the world around you changes. You feel sunlight bright and warm on your face. A light breeze carries music to your ears. As vivid as these sensations feel, you somehow know they are not real. You look around and find yourself standing in an open-air temple built on a mountain summit. It's filled with elves, orlans, and assorted other kith. Ringing the entire scene is a fringe of trees, their verdant branches filled with birds of all different colors, shapes, and sizes. Palagina takes it all in with squinting eyes and a wry smile. And I'm supposed to feel at home here. Really? Everyone is singularly absorbed in a particular pursuit. An Orlan sits with a canvas, a paintbrush in his hand, and jars of green, blue, and yellow pigments at his feet. An elf and an Almawa, standing to the side, are locked in conversation, their expressions dancing with delight. Still others scribble stanzas of poetry or crude sketches on sheets of paper, losing themselves in the delicate minutiae of lines and symbols. You feel the breeze again, and 2 elves basking in the sunlight shiver. Look at this place! All of these people coming together to share their creations, and what on earth is that painting supposed to be? The largest group gathers in the middle of the temple. They sing a lush, chaotic harmony composed of several complementary melodies. Others drift toward the singers in 1s and 2s as if buffeted by a gust of wind or a phrase of the song. A ripple passes through the trees. You think it's the wind, but the chirping changes to screeching. Hundreds of birds take to the skies, all headed in one direction. Away. Something must be coming. The devotees glance at the trees, just barely distracted from their activities, but the wind picks up, scattering their pages of poetry and art and ripping the songs from their lips. They look skyward, and you follow their gaze. A dark shape blots out the sun. You can't tell what it is, but as it unfolds and expands, it seems to fill the sky. The wind roars over the summit. Seldom a good sign. Before you can flee, a shadow falls over the temple. It begins as a stain in the corner and spreads, blotting out the flagstones. It reaches the nearest kith, a black-furred Orlan. The darkness swallows her, leaving only a puff of smoke in her place. The two elves that you saw earlier, a man and a woman, flee. You get a brief image of them huddled in the shadow of a mountain. They seem to see you too, and they reach out, calling silently after you. The others, however, seem frozen. As the shadow advances, they likewise vanish, one by one. The drifting gale scatters their ashes and the charred remains of their creations. The grieving mother holds her head. Songs of joy turn to screams of agony. What purpose, what lesson could possibly lie behind such destruction? You look up again at the source of the shadow, but the eclipsed sun forms a blinding corona around the thing. You can't make out any details. You can, however, feel heat. Restore my temple. You look down and find yourself standing next to Hylia's shrine in Tier Evron. Your pulse still races and your skin is damp with sweat from your strange encounter. Okay. I'll save there. So, Council of Stars. It seems the gods want something from me as well, to earn favor off to complete the task given to me in the vision. So I can pray to all of the gods and see what their tasks are? Is that right? 50. Yeah? You believe so? Let's go up to the nest. Good night, Niren. Yeah, you can pray to all of them and get the quest from each of them. You can talk to all of the gods and you can do their quest without any negative repercussions. Okay, let's fucking go. Bareth. There is life and death in life. There's a road that stretches forever. You know this is a vision. Two oldest representations of Bareth. You remember the door to Cleobon Relag and these two figures carved into the mountain. Enter the skull's mouth. The road continues through the maw to another shifting landscape. As you pass through it, you see an identical doorway in the distance. A dwarven man stands near it, unmoving. You turn and look behind you, only to see the gate you just passed facing you. An elven woman waits on the road. Like the dwarf, she stands still. Elven woman! She's too still. When you get closer, you see her legs taper into a slender trunk. She lifts her face to an invisible sun. Her long golden hair is the color of leaves. She gives you a beatific smile. Come, graft your soul into the golden grove. Fucking yeah! Her roots twine around your fingers, and as they do, they grow rigid and cold. Her outstretched arm petrifies, and as a rough stone bark overtakes her flesh, she can only look out in horror. A grayness covers her face, freezing her gasp in stone. Now that she's still in lifeless, you can continue past her. Approach the dwarven man. You can't tell if he's looking at you or through you. Wrinkles crack at the corner of his eyes. His mouth sinks. His jowls sag. He raises cupped hands. They're covered in blood. He smears them on himself. The hanging folds recedes, and his flesh tightens as if re-adhering to his skull. Come, make your sacrifice to the ethic null. Okay. Grab his hand, but his skin gives too easily under your grip. You hear a noise like dried canvas tearing. His skin splits. The dwarf empties of blood, collapses like a desiccated husk. Now you can continue onward. Return them to the wheel. Jesus. Okay. That's fucking terrifying. There's no other response. A piercing ring fills your ears as you approach Whale's shrine. Pray to Rimgarand. All things... No, that would be... all life ends in stillness, probably. Cold air. You kneel and close. A procession of elves in the distance. They trudge over snowbanks. I know this place. This is the white that wends. You head for noon frost and the frost-hewn breach too? You follow the caravan. It disappears into a pale emptiness. The elves pull pickaxes and shovels from their packs and begin hacking at the smooth ice. With each blow, something bellows in the distance. The elves hack away. Tremors under your feet. The snow's risen to your knees. Your legs feel frozen. Try and get their attention. You grab the nearest elf by the shoulder, shaking her and yelling, "Leave us, traveler. We have to get through. We can't stay on this side any longer." You haven't even chipped the ice. I know. That's why I've got to keep working. Wait. The elves continue to work. They pay no heed to the roaring. They finally freeze in place. You touch the elf nearest to you and he crumbles into a mound of snow. A single spiderweb crack in the smooth barrier. It's the only thing that mars the surface.
My end comes to
Whoa.
all things in time. Seal the frost-hewn breach and instruct the pilgrims in the patience of Remergond.
Plug the hole with a handful of snow. You fill your hand with snow and shove it into the crack. It hardens instantly and a hoary rime grows over the smooth surface. A perfect crystal of ice remains in your palm. Huh. He's cool. Okay, can I guess I'll pray to Gallowayne. Probably survival, right? You kneel. You hear the howl of some kind of hound. Howl back. You're not certain if the creature is hunting or leading you. You tumble through the dew-packed bushes. The rhythm of your stride and the thumping of the beast's paws drive the blood thrumming into your ears. It catches sight of you. The bear lumbers after you. Its hot breath watching over the back of your neck. You hurl yourself into the bushes. Furious roar. The bear is stopped at the tree line. A lioness. Ooh. A warm sigh grazes your cheek. You turn to see what awaits behind you. Two amber eyes shine in the darkness. The hound behind you yawns, fangs flashing. Blood must feed the maw, watcher. See that the true champion reigns. Okay.